At INTM, our mission is to give an open forum to non-biological parents to share their success stories. Encourage the listener that there is still hope. There are 8 participants that will be sharing their personal parenting experiences. We come to invite you to trust God and to encourage you to lose the illusion that you may have previously developed from others that have experienced a negative run. And go ahead, move outside of the box and take the risk to love deep inside the realm of parenting. Welcome to our world.
Hi, I'm Lakisha Hudson. I'm originally from Chicago, Illinois. I currently stay in Hammond, Indiana. I have 4 biological children, 3 stepchildren who I help raise, and 1 niece who I'm currently raising now. Welcome to my world.
The children that are not yours biological, what, if any, were your deepest fears or concern for raising children when they first came to live with you?
At the time, I didn't have any fears because I did come from like a big family, and so everybody kind of like took care of each other. So that was kind of already inside of me to help take care of other people and children because we come from a big family. So I didn't have any fears going into it.
Okay. Okay, well then how did you first embrace the idea of coming about to raise the children that's not yours? Did you hesitate? Did you think twice? Well, you said you weren't scared, so.
I didn't. I think what happened was when I was 19 years old. It's actually how I came into their life. I was 19, and their dad and we started dating. And like I said, he had 3 children already. They was the age of 3, 6, and 7 at the time. And so it was. I used to take them with me places, go out. So like I said, it was not like any fear or anything of that nature. So it's actually it became like an instant love that I had attached to them quickly. And then being with their dad, I moved in. So we kind of like became a family. Yeah.
Okay. So as far as the environment, like the area that you were raising the kids at, did you feel like it was a safe environment? Or did you move?
No, actually, we did move later on. But yes, it was a safe environment. But we did stay in Cabrini Green. So I do have a history of, being young too, living in Cabrini Green. So my family, I do got family from there, and I used to live there too, my mom and I and my family, for about a year before we moved out.
Okay. So with you being in their life, do you feel like you've made a difference? Like, did you guys bond? Were they like happy growing up with you and blending well with your kids?
Well, I didn't have any children at first. Coming into the relationship, it was just me. So they was, like I said, it's like my children because we was together. So so I didn't have any like fears at the beginning. I think what happened was that once we was together, living together, and then I think it's more of family have more things to say, outsiders, and sometimes that can affect your household, especially if you listen to outsiders. That's not your mom. You don't have to listen to her. Things of that nature can affect kids' ability to feel one way and then started to change gradually.
So did they react off that?
Yes, they did.
To the negative comments as well?
Well, more, yes. So they was more like, started off, the 3-year-old started off calling me mom, and then the oldest 2, started to call me mom. So I was mom to them.
Okay.
And then, like I was saying, like family members who speak negative over the children. That's not your mom. You don't have to call her mom.
So you understand.
So now, so now that's when I was having more challenges at that time. Because of the negativity was coming from the outside, inside the family, and so pretty much the dad had to address some of the family members about that situation. So over the years, it didn't continue as much, but you can tell it had an effect on the children because eventually they stopped calling me mom, and then some of the behavior, I started starting to change.
Differently.
Yes,
Okay.
that changed.
Okay, so I know you said you came into their life when you were 19.
Yes.
So, what emotional skills do you feel like you had to, be good at communicating and listening? Because that's still kind of young.
Yes.
Work through situations and not give up easily. What do you think the skills that you needed to possess? Do you feel like you had those at 19, or did it gradually you were able to grow over the years?
I think kind of both. I
Okay.
think I had a lot of it. Growing up in the household, my mom had 8 children, and I was the middle child, probably the 4th from the oldest.
Okay.
And my mom had the 3 youngest. We kind of helped my mom with them. And then my oldest sister, she had 6 children. And so all of us used to stay together. So I had experience, hands-on with babies, young. And my sister, her second child, or actually the 3rd, I used to kind of when he was a baby, when he came home, my sister brought him home. I kind of clinged to him. I used to call him, my baby, take care of him, change his diapers, let him sleep with me, So I kind of gradually already had that motherly instinct about me early. So when I did come into their life, it was kind of still there. But it is a difference though, because it is multiple.
But even then, those are children that you can send back home.
Correct.
So how was it when they're not leaving?
Right.
they're in house.
Correct.
There's no issue if they do something, you have to handle it. So how was that?
So that part right there was a little difficult for us, the discipline part, because they was used to me being, coming over, taking them out, especially his daughter. He had 1 daughter at the time before we had 4 children of our own. So her and I used to go places, we used to take her out and everything like that. And then when it come down to the discipline part, I think that's the part that they really didn't like, that part, me, have to, you can't do this, you can't do that, or they've been in trouble on punishment, things like that. So I think that part right there had an effect on them, and actually me too, because I'm I don't want to be looked at as somebody exactly, or the disciplinary to telling you what you can. I want to leave that up to the dad, but it has to change.
Took them in, you had to treat them like you were.
Yes.
So I understand that. Okay, so describe the children's the emotional state that they were in when you guys all became a family.
Okay.
So once you lived together, were they kind of standoffish? Did they take to you instantly? Were you how did that come about?
Yes, they actually took to me instantly. So they wasn't standoffish. They took to me instantly, and then I had instant love for them too. So I think they felt that, and I think that's and I think that kind of allowed them to, in their mind, know that she's okay, because they was able to see or feel the love that from me. So I think that was pretty cool, the relationship that we was developing at the beginning. But I think that because I was not their biological mom, I think they always had in their mind, that they wanted their mom too, So I think that eventually came out towards, as they got older, more reactions of that nature.
Okay.
Yes.
So what about your financial state? How was your financial state going into this family that you guys blended? Did you feel like you was financially stable?
No, I was not financially stable at all. I was working. I was going to school. I was in college, and I used to work at a hair salon as a shampoo assistant, and then doing other little things inside the hair salon as well, that they was gaining more skills and things of that nature. So no, I was not set financially. That eventually came, but not at the beginning. Nope.
What?
The dad was working.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
he was the provider.
Stay at home mom.
I was.
Okay.
I was.
All right. So taking on the 3 children at 19 before you even had kids, do you feel like it made you more responsible when you finally had your children? It's like you already got your practice in. I mean, because the nephews and little cousins and siblings is different.
Mm-hmm.
So do you feel like you were ready by the time you had your baby? Like you had it? Because they have to grow you up fast.
Yeah, they
honestly.
did. Yeah. I did feel like I was mature enough to handle the responsibility and becoming a mom, but still nervous, still, I guess that first mom syndrome of just kind of like, just about to be new,
Mm-hmm.
me actually having a baby. Yeah, so all of those things came with it. But as far as like me feeling like I can handle it, I felt like I could, but just still feeling like, you know, that
of
new
course,
mom.
having your own was a different feeling. It was
Mhm.
like you knew what to do.
Yeah.